Welcome to another AriasWave update. Now we're looking at the TRX XRP pair, which is giving us the sign that TRX is about to outperform against XRP. And I've been covering this one extensively, but I have been patient waiting to see some more price action. And so far, I have been very impressed with the price patterns that we're seeing right here. Okay, so first of all, we broke the wave 4 high, which means a reversal is in progress. Wave 1, we've seen it. We've seen a complex A wave where we have the A, the B, and the C. We have then seen a B wave, very choppy B in brackets, A, B, C. Let me go to the smaller time frames so we can check this out. We had a C wave down there, pretty big. And then if you look closely, we've had a small D wave and an E wave right here. So this area is important. This signifies that we are looking to move straight up in wave 3 in this particular pair in order to start heading towards $1.50 on TRX and down to 10 cents or less in XRP. And if you think that's crazy, I've already explained this quite a few times, and let me just go back to why I'm saying this. So in order to explain this properly, I'm going to have to go to the daily chart. So if you're not aware of this chart, this basically is a pattern that indicates that we are in the midst of seeing a zigzag to the upside in terms of TRX versus XRP. So the first move is an A wave, and the reason I can tell you that is because this was a sharp move and we had a drawn out wave 4 and a 5. Drawn out wave 4s and 5s usually happen when there's a sharp move from the bottom. Wave 1 and 2 is in there, as I've sort of illustrated here. And then you get your wave 4, and that's just basically wave A. Then we saw wave A, a B, a C, and then a very clear 3-wave D, and then the E wave, which have been tracking since I discovered this particular pair. Okay, so back to the hourly on this one, I'll just fix that up so you can see it. I did track it since around this area, tracked it all the way down till I saw what I believe was wave 5, which ends the B wave in brackets. So if you take a measured move from the length of that previous A wave I showed you, and you extrapolate that into the future, that's about $1.50, which is the price target that I'm expecting for TRX Tron. And so basically now we're starting to see the reversal take place, and I've shown you clearly the waves already. So the confirmation for this one is a break of that little line, which you've already seen, the dotted line. And just basically just going back above the start of wave 1, and then of course breaking the ultimate confirmation line, which is the start of wave E, which is about 0.22. Yeah, so that's basically it for that one. Don't want to spend too much time going over this again because I've done it many times. You can go back through those ideas. I'll link them below. And if you measure the wave A down to B, that's actually the C up there, about $1.50. Okay, so that's part of the reason why I believe that XRP is actually going down. And also when I look at the pattern itself, I will go over that again right now in case you aren't aware. Right, this is a different kind of pattern than what we're seeing in other markets. Wave 1 was little. We had a small wave A, we had a B to the upside, a C to the downside, and now we're working in D wave. Okay, D wave, this zigzag is very choppy. An example of a strong zigzag is right here, this B wave. See, that's a very nice and strong zigzag. This particular zigzag is pretty much a mess, and you could see it right there. So you can see the difference between them. In AriasWave, there are only two corrective patterns that move to the upside, and that is B and D waves. Okay, so I'm expecting when this D wave completes, I'm expecting a move back down to this area, which then will be a perfect buying opportunity, because I do believe this particular coin will go further than most people think. But patience is the key, and you got to have a strategy. So that's my strategy. That's what I'm using. I'm going to stick to it. In terms of just analyzing this C wave pattern since, hang on, let me just go to the hourly. Since this B wave of the D wave, right, we had our A wave up from March 2020. Then we had this really interesting pattern, which was a 3, 3, 5, 3, 5 right there. We had wave 1, drawn out sideways wave 2, wave 3, and now we have a sharp wave 4, which I believe ended around here. This is an interesting 3, 3, 5, 3, 5 pattern. It's an all-in-one, and the reason for the sharp wave 4 is because we had a drawn out sideways, and that's called alternation. Right now, I don't think there's much left to go in this pattern. Obviously, we need to make a high above the end of wave 3, but from what I can see here, we've already got like a 1, 2, 3, potentially a 4 already completed, and now we're just moving up for 5. Probably just touch that high there and then reverse to the downside. That'll be the end of wave D. Okay, which fits in line with what's happening on the TRX versus XRP chart. Now, finally, I'm going to go to TRX USD Tron. And as you know, the long-term pattern for Tron is a B wave, very similar to, for example, Cardano, except this time the B wave actually ended at the lows here. So you can see a 3, 3, 5, 3, 5. It's one of those corrections that are straight down. So if you take a measured move from B, from the bottom of A up here, you get a target of about $1.50. So you add 2 and 2 together and you get your price targets, which are verified by the TRX and XRP pair. So we're using multiple sources of evidence, not just one chart, to determine this sort of thing, right? So the current move that we're expecting now, so we've seen a 1, the 1's very little, a 2, 3 is still in progress. We're in the midst of wave 4 right now. Let's go back down to that small degree so we can have a recap on that one. So 4 is done, and then we're just looking for a wave 5 to complete wave 3. And once we've seen wave 3 complete, I do expect a rather simple, sharp wave 4. The reason for that is because wave 2 was drawn out sideways. As you can see, you can't really see it on this time degree, but 1 down here, followed by A, huge B, C, D, E, wave 2. So, and then you're going to get wave 3, sharp, wave 4, maybe to retest a break of that channel, like I've mentioned here before, and then you'll get your final push up to wave 5, which will complete the B wave for Tron. So that's basically in a nutshell what I'm expecting for Tron and XRP. Very interesting that this pair actually exists. It has proven to be quite valuable and will be very valuable in the future, especially once we hit our tops. We will be wanting to reinvest profits, and we are going to be looking for those opportunities to do so. So hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. Thank you for watching.